Yeah, thankfully due to the crazy high cooldown of Blade Fury, he's going to have a bit of safety for a while, but Innocent's certainly not going to make it a happy time. But whoa, top lane is where the first blood takes place.
So being able to have the Marcy just instantly jump on top of you with a rebound and then like dispose you back into a bunch of trance, like you are going to die, especially the range shield when you don't have that damage block.
See a kill happening on the bottom side of the map as well as Innocence gets taken down by Beyond. So once Tianming gets back, they have that power to do it to Lich. Go for the kill, bet your ass he will. Jumping in, unfortunately, will not be able to get the cleanest connection. ZC turning around with the Bulwark. They should have enough damage to kill him regardless. And that's going to be the kill.
Yeah. One thing I want to point out, a tiny little misplay there, which is like a sign that even PSG LGD isn't super used to playing against Marcy. All right, never mind. I'll hold that thought.
We'll see. It depends on if ZC will die here. Does get the turnaround on the Bulwark. And
100%.
Very easy kill. Knows what's up. Xinkyu might find himself in a little bit of danger here. Walked up the hill, but there was no angle, unfortunately, for the Spear of Mars to connect onto him. Does walk away. They'll instead commit the Spear of Mars with a full combo onto NTS. Nothing to say, in a lot of danger here. Tries to buy some time with this LSA, but not enough time can be bought. Will be killed. Maybe
mid lane, we're going to see some action here. I'll get back to that thought in a second.
3 heroes caught inside of the arena. The first horns of the game will come out as well. Xinkyu turning his attention towards ZC, but there's the shallow grave keeping the Mars alive. Xinkyu will die. Oh no, so will the internet. HP. Let's see if he gets off this one proc. Come on, ZC. ZC gets one. NTS dies. Who else gets brought down? Faith Beyond. Oh my god, that sprout from Faith Beyond really does save his life.
I think Blink on him is probably pretty important though.
Bottom lane,
to get on top of
an initiation onto Beyond, and unfortunately they're gonna try and go in with the GG slash, but SJ is there with the shallow grave, keeping him alive once more. Beyond just will not die, turning around with these ghosts. Faith Beyond showed up as well, but might be regretting this particular choice. There was a haunt committed by the Spectre too, but they will respect the strength of Nothing to Say. As soon as he TPs in, they get away from the fight. But here comes ZC. Arena's on cooldown for another 10 seconds. Can they use it? NTS finds a 2-hero LSA, but not enough damage to kill either of them. And here ZC in front of the tier 1 tower, getting spanned down right now. Forced away from the fight by Ame, but they're going to look for him. They know he doesn't have the protection of the arena or of the spin, and he will end up dying inside said arena. NTS, another 2-hero LSA. Not going to be good enough though. Getting chased into the trees. Will he be able to escape? I doubt it.
5 second
out of
TP.
mana. 3 seconds until the TP scroll is off cooldown. No way will he be allowed to escape here. As ZC says no, throws in the Spear of Mars, and they will finish that fight off. Wants to get forward, has Arena in 4 seconds. Want to really defend this tower and heal it back right up. Ame wants to kill it though, and who's going to end up getting brought down first? There's going to be the Arena onto 3. Yet again a shallow grave to keep ZC alive here. Spear of Mars only connects onto the Lich, and that will enable Ame to jump in with the Omni Slash and allow them to kill off ZC. But can they find a retreat though is the question, as now Summer showing up to the fight. Overgrowth holds Xinkyu in place, allowing them to kill him. Had the vision, not the range, other way around. Not going to be a kill just yet. They will still find the Overgrowth onto Xinkyu. The Innocence Chain Frost bouncing around, almost killing ZC, but they will yet again be a shallow grave to keep him alive. Nothing to say, trying to run down SJ, bring down that pesky Dazzle, but might have put himself in a dangerous position, but also baits Beyond too far forward, revealing the BKB, but unfortunately that will not protect you against the Omni Slash. So that means a free date with the big man for us. We're going to give over this Aegis to Ame, keep him farming on the map. What do we...
As good as the... Yeah, he's dead.
Gonna find a big kill here onto ZC. We'll give off the GG slash, and between that, the living armor and the BKB, Mars is still alive. Summer jumping into the fight right now off the back of the horn, but jumps into an LSA. In some danger here, SJ forced to use the shallow grave on themselves. ZC breaks up the fight by giving up his life on the far edge of it. Not going to be great overall for Dandelion Esports Club, because they now also lose Beyond. 3 heroes gone in a flash. They're still coming in. Tianming just drops the Overgrowth to allow the Summer escape on the Spectre.
100% of players are on the phone. We've got to fight.
Got a fight here around this outpost here in the dire jungle. They will be able to find a quick kill onto this Lich. The Arena didn't really catch onto anybody, but Beyond trying to run forward onto NTS, but way too much damage coming out. SJ will at the very least get off the shallow grave, and there's damage onto Ame. He's been silenced up. He got the mantle off at the last moment. I'm not sure he realized that he was silenced until it was too late. And now we have a dead Juggernaut.
You know that I have a wonderful cat. And my cat does not know that I played Nature's Prophet or Broodmother.
That's the only way you get the dates.
Spectre again for just a moment there before the Spectre took the tower. Bottom.
You're gonna get more out of this because Spectre, the one hero that was pushing bottom is Lina, and this time around she's definitely gonna get punished. No BKB either because it was committed middle as she escaped the gank from ZC. You were talking about it earlier. These BKB changes make it much easier to get these punishes, and NTS in ZC coming up onto the fight. They just got the Radiance on the Spectre. NTS will be able to dodge the spear though. At the same time, Overgrowth catches both supports. Shin-Q and Innocence are down already. Ame threw out a lot of damage onto SJ, but not going to be able to find that kill. Now being ran down with the Spirit Siphon. They have a lot of danger onto the Jug. Jug goes in with the GG slash. Not going to be enough to kill though. Beyond still staying alive. Shallow Grave is also going to come out. At the same time, Summer not really making their presence known in the fight too deeply just yet. I have to say that, but here's going to be the jump in, revealing this Radiance. Faithbeyond forced to pop the BKB, attempting to run away, but this can only last for so long. Innocence though, brought back, threw in the Chain Frost, will have to die back immediately, and that's going to buy enough time though for this chase to be subsided and abided onto the Nature's Prophet, but unfortunately Summer has access to the Shadow Step, gets forward, they get that additional kill. They're not done just yet here. Inside the tier 3, or inside the base right next to the tier 3, they jump onto NTS. Tianming also in the trees, waiting with these Overgrowth, has a Blink Dagger at the ready, and they will get the full jump onto the DP. Shallow Grave will be there, but here comes Summer in the arena. They found nothing to say, already gone. Innocence will follow him into the grave. Yule Scepter keeping Beyond alive, and with this BKB, they bought so much time. DP still hasn't lost her life. She eventually does go down, but Ame gets pinned to a tree. Will he end up dying here? Of course he will, burning away to the Radiance of the Spectre. Faithbeyond attempting to TP out, but SJ brought back, has the Aghanim Shard, so they find the Hex, and Faithbeyond, will he finally die? What? No way, the tree gets out. Nature's Prophet is out. The smoke from Dandelion, and they are looking to find a fight here. Shivas has just been picked up by Nothing to Say. Here's the Overgrowth on the 2. It's both Faithbeyond as well as Nothing to Say. How much damage do they have onto this Lina? Quite a bit. And in fact, she will die just as her BKB expires. At the same time, Faithbeyond not allowed to leave the fight because of this Abyssal Blade of Summer. And 2 core heroes dead, and with the pesky Nature's Prophet being down, you can afford to push into this Roshan, and they don't want to give it up though. PSG LGD buying back on the Nature's Prophet. At the same time, they're looking to try and kill this Treant Protector. Nice Shallow Grave from SJ. Shin-Q in a little bit of danger here, will end up in almost a dead position, will die, but does take some support life with them as they bring down this Treant Protector. Beyond getting chased down by the Juggernaut, but at the same time, Summer has isolated and found Faithbeyond. This is going to be a dieback. Throws in the Satanic though, healing back up, hoping to try and kill SJ. Will not be able to do so before committing his own life. And now Ame, also having failed to kill Tianming, will also die on the edge of the fight. 4 heroes gone.
The Spirit Siphon as well, just dropping those on the illusions of the Juggernaut in order to heal yourself back up as effectively as possible and not just get run down there. Super sick gameplay there out of... they're about to find Faithbeyond inside the trees here as well. He's gonna get run down. They need to initiate now.
Oh gosh, Faithbeyond getting the jump, getting jumped on here, trying to heal up with the Satanic, but they're not going to allow it for too long. The Nature's Prophet is down. Arena from ZC catching 3 heroes. This time around, it's Ame that got speared to the tree. Nothing to say, being kept out of the fight as Ame spins down Tianming. They're looking for SJ, can't kill him thanks to the Shallow Grave, but they need to run. They see Summer's coming back. Shin-Q keeping them away from the Juggernaut. Will be able to get the kill at the very least onto the Dazzle. But unfortunately, there's no escape here. Rebounding directly into the arms of this Death Prophet. She gets that kill. Ame, though, still very far forward. Hasn't TP'd out just yet, but left behind some illusions to at least stall them out a little bit.
Now you've got the second hero on any line up there. And the most important hero on your team is that they're going to try to go on Spectre. You still have the Aegis, though.
You're going to buy back on Marcy to come bottom kill the Aegis. Will they be able to get away with this, though? Omni Slash is still at the ready. ZC though gets the jump with the spear. They found Ame. There can be no GG Slash just yet. Finally does come out after this Manta style. ZC once more getting the pin onto Nothing to Say inside of this arena. Certainly has his number. And Summer gets kept alive with the Shallow Grave. Ame did his best. Nothing to Say did his best. Shin-Q did his best. But all of them can do nothing but just go straight into the fountain. Wow. And the GG is called right then and there. PSG LGD drop game number 1 here against Dandelion Esports Club. The Summer Spectre has done it. Dandelion has done it. And so far, they're still looking good to have never lost a series in the Chinese DPC. They gone in with the Solar Guardian. Beyond not going to be here in time though. He'll just claim the very easy one of Innocence. And 7 minutes, this is the first blood, wow.
No, might have to hold on real quick, nothing to say.
ZC might have gone too far forward. Both of these mid laners really playing the edges here, and ZC will draw a TP in from Ame. Faceless Void, happy to get involved if it means a free kill. And it might not be done just yet. Primal Spring connects onto SJ, and he is certainly going to end up dying as well. 2 heroes brought down in this mid lane. That was a very interesting move from them, and they're not done just yet. Ame getting the Chronosphere onto Beyond, found himself a double damage rune, turns that into a double kill. All right, things starting to really turn up on the map for LGD as they even pick up a kill onto Weaver. That's the recovery plan for Faith Beyond. Just kill all of these heroes, and you'll get your gold back.
They decided to max out his Fatal Bonds.
Might have to use them in this upcoming fight middle, as it's a 3-hero chrono with some Fatal Bonds on top. Solar Guardian comes in though to try and break this one up, and they're getting a lot of right-click damage out onto SJ. Will they kill him? Indeed they do, but Ame might have jumped too far forward to do it and ends up losing his life in the process as well. Immediate revenge being claimed. ZC does end up getting brought down by Nothing to Say, but they still maintain a decent amount of presence towards this mid lane. They can find this connection on the smoke gank. They really want to kill the Medusa. There is Solar Guardian here though. Not sure if they've got the damage for this. They jump in, get off the chrono. The shield is there, and they haven't been able to kill her just yet, but they get through all of it. 4 heroes get us around. Ooh, all right, this is something. Veil into a Hex, something we don't see often. We'll talk about it in a second because there might be a small fight breaking out. Underneath the tier 2 tower is Ame. He's in a lot of danger here, and Ame just dies heads up.
I mean, this one is absolutely huge. When this thing first came out, everyone thought it was incredibly broken. Chronosphere comes out, though.
The Chrono going out onto this Beyond Dawnbreaker. They also got the quick connection onto the Weaver as well. Beyond, though, pops BKB, gets out with the Selly Hammer. Just how tanky is she? My goodness, those guys are not just for show. Using them to stay alive, and now here we go. SJ throws in this big ultimate. They want to try and get a connection down bottom onto Xin-Q, and they will be able to find him. Nothing to Say is hiding in the trees. Xin-Q does scout him out with this Astral Step, but they don't really want to jump directly onto him. He's going to try to chase down Beyond. Behind the tier 2 tower, will not be able to claim him just yet. At the same time, a bit more north in the fight. SJ, the Brewmaster split has subsided, so they're trying to chase him down, but they just lack the damage now, Nip. Tian Ming's coming in too, so they really need to start fleeing away from this, and
the Orchid on the Weave that just ended up getting completed. They ended up dropping off.
It gets dropped, but unfortunately he gets chronoed because he's inside the bubble right now. Will get bashed down by Ame. That's going to be a loss on the life of ZC. At the same time, Puck assisting with the kill onto SJ, enabling a double for the Faceless Void.
They get around to it.
Fight happening. They get the Doom out onto this Medusa. Solar Guardian, though, does come out onto her. Look at the Medusa just turning around with these right clicks. Aeon Disc already procced from the Puck, forced to flee away from the fight. They've already lost 2 here. They still managed to right click her down. Ame committing the BKB, throwing in the damage, and it is enough to finally bring down Summer. Now we'll see if they can claim more off the back of this. Beyond being chased by Faith Beyond, but SJ is also here to try and ensure that Beyond will escape. ZC waiting in the wings, maybe might be able to offer some assistance, waiting for these cooldowns to come back. Astral Step back up in a second, but might get bashed to death by Ame. Not gonna happen just yet, but he's in trouble. He's in the trees. The bashes are there, but the Essence Ring, the last second, will he be first hit bash? No. Gets TP out, goes home. But a big fight for LGD. They get 3 heroes, and they did that without the chrono. Like, there's actually more heroes streaming in from the south part of the map. Nothing to Say, jumping directly onto SJ. They want to get this kill before there's a Brewmaster split. Wukong's command drop down as well as the Chaotic Offering. They throw out everything, and it works out. But now Summer going in with the Stone Gaze and right clicks enables them to at least bring down the Monkey King. But that opens up space to get doomed immediately. Unfortunately, Stone Gaze was still going. So Summer got the Stone Form onto Faith Beyond. But it's still going to be a dangerous position because Ame finally shows up to lend some additional damage. Yes, Summer's going to be able to bring down the other support, but it's not going to matter. Another life lost for the Medusa.
You were only level 11 on this Brewmaster, 22 on the Faceless Void. They jump forward as well. They go on top of the Dawnbreaker.
They almost got that kill, but ZC able to interrupt it a little bit. They're turning back onto ZC now, trying to stay alive with this Essence Ring. Not going to be good enough. Brought down at the end by Nothing to Say. Brewmaster did get off the split here, but with Ame sitting with this Aegis, no point even committing spells in that direction here. And SJ, wait, what? Didn't he have another Panda out? There's bots coming eventually for NTS, and there's going to be a refresher eventually from Faith Beyond. But they maybe could try and challenge somewhere on the high ground. But we do see this chrono committed now in this top lane. ZC. All right, the patience of Ame pays off long enough for them to find this kill. Tianming does get off the time lapse. And now suddenly the turnaround will be there with Beyond showing up with the Solar Guardian. That enables them to pick up Xin-Q.
Oh no, is he... No way he TPs.
What? What? All right. The Medusa, unfortunately, in the top lane, not going to be nearly as lucky. Gets doomed up. They even commit the Dream Coil here, but she is strong enough now that maybe this is not as viable as it used to be without Ame being in the mix. And indeed, she is going to be allowed to survive. And worst case scenario, nothing to say, jump forward. And nothing to say, got killed.
So, Summer now a massive issue. Yeah, but
they go for the spike, Starbreaker out onto Innocence, and Silence up as well. They get Shin-Q, and inside the Wukongs, the bonus armor is there. Not going to be enough though. At least I'm saying that Chaotic Offering gets dropped down. The counter initiation, Beyond getting off the BKB, forced to run away. Summer has also shown up. Ame once again being patient, not yet dropping the bubble, waiting for the Stone Gate to be committed. Now we can get a clear shot at the Medusa, but there's not enough damage just yet. Still alive. Will they be able to get this kill? Okay, there's no way that she ends up surviving, and she will die. Zetsi following into the grave as well.
Out to the Aether Rabbit, but instead he just uses the 1000 movement speed he has inside the Chronosphere to do a lap around and
it's a victory lap, man. It's literally a victory lap.
Funny, man.
Gotta keep up that fitness, you know? There's never a day to skip, you know? You've got to keep your regime. Discipline! That's what Ame is all about. Oh my god. Well, LGD, I mean, they turn it back on for game number 2 and they take the victory over Dandelion.
Yes, it's the noise it would make if it was a Pokemon. Now, looks like getting run down here.
Tianming. They might be able to get this kill. Boundless Strike is at the ready. They throw it out, and Innocence gets the last right click out onto Tianming, and that's going to be the first blood going the way of this Phoenix game.
Yep. And things don't get any easier for you once these mids hit level 6, which they have now. We talk about this is something that we're waiting for. I missed that one. If he tries to contest this rune, though, yeah, he might be in a little bit more trouble.
It's on the other side. Instead, they just go ahead and commit the arena. Zetsi, though, misses the spear. 2-hero Dream Coil with some magic damage from the puck. They really want to try and find this kill, and Innocence will help provision the necessary damage for both of them as they bring down both the Doom and the Mars. And guess what? While this is happening, Beyond is getting solo killed by Ame in this bottom lane. Top lane, they're getting a jump as well. Oh no, they can't afford to be losing this Doom. And Tianming, we are almost 12 minutes into the game. Does he even get items in this game, Neff? Especially after this death that's coming. Summer will stay alive for now. They use the Stampede. They're actually going for ganks on multiple places on the map. They draw the Mars to the top lane, so that means that there's no support available for Beyond and bottom. Faith Beyond catches the arena and will end up dying here, so there's something getting picked up right now for the side of Dandelion. Their first kill on the map, but I'm not sure this is worth it. They've just lost 2 birds and the Visage down bottom. They might be pushing in onto the tower. They lost the courier as well. All right, so once they get this Blink Dagger, we already have issues with initiation from the side of DEC. They're going to get over-initiated on very soon. Summer tanks an initiation right now. In fact, will end up dying. They drop the Supernova down. They will be able to kill SJ as well. Supernova does get removed from play. First Doom of the game going out onto the puck, but they're focusing onto ZC first. He will not die just yet, as Beyond at the very least able to get a double kill by killing the puck. Will they get more out of this? It doesn't seem so, because Ame is now here on cleanup duty, taking down this Mars. They found the stun onto Tianming. Hope Stomp will follow that up. Sure, they're trying with these Visage drops.
Oh,
we'll talk about it in a second. As he's busy looking, SJ dies, down bottom, Summer dies. Oh, well, actually, at this point, it's sort of academic seeing the Ursa die like that.
Unfortunately, this is going to be very painful for SJ as they realize that they do need to leave him behind.
Oof. Ouch. Once the kill for Ame. Very painful. Mid lane, though, they're jumping onto nothing to say here. Zetsi not going to be committing any spells because he got hit with the Waning Rift. And will they do anything? Oh, what a Hoof Stomp coming in onto Tianming. Faith Beyond catches out this Doom. There will be no Doom available. He's very far away from towards getting Blink Dagger, but he realizes he's not actually going to get there in their own initiative. All they can do, it feels like, is just react to what LGD does and hope LGD makes a mistake. And now they have to hope again, because this bottom lane, Summer is in danger. That's the Shackle Shot we wanted. There we go. It is a big deal, but a bigger deal, I think, is going to be these next several minutes that LGD can play with this Aegis on Ame, so you can try to reach him with the Shackle Shot.
Yeah. Beyond, now getting gone on down here in the bottom lane. Spooky Skull not going to save him, unfortunately.
But
Maybe.
that's if they get here in time. Faith Beyond is also en route, coming to the top lane. Innocence will get heated up with the Stampede, and here comes Nothing to Say with the turnaround. 2 heroes caught inside the Dream Coil, and now Faith Beyond blinks forward with a 3-hero hoof stomp. ZC burned away by the Sunray. Summer attempting to TP out, will not be allowed to do so, as Nothing to Say has more than enough magic damage to turn that into a double kill. 4 heroes were dead on the map at once, 3 from this fight. Visage just respawned. And this entire map, Nef, just feeling like you should just stay inside the base. Well, the one survivor, Tianming, unfortunately, they didn't want to have you feel left out. Summer, oh no, Summer gets caught out. You know, there's a BKB coming for Doom, but there's no BKB en route for the Ursa. And 15k gold lead, Faith Beyond. Well, he shows us what he thinks about waiting for Rose. If he makes the initial jump here, Stampede gets committed, and there's going to be the Supernova. There's nothing they can do to deal with this. Ursa has no BKB, so he cannot approach the egg, and they get that kill onto ZC. Unfortunately, it did cost a lot of HP out of the Centaur, so they do find that kill. Now Ame finding himself getting doomed up. They do not have an Aegis. Innocence already committed the Supernova. Soul Assumption jumps and kills him. They will have enough damage to bring him down. The question is, can they chase down Ame? BKB is going to be at the ready. Oh, doesn't have access to it, and there's the damage coming in from Summer. Finally getting the kill. Will he chase Nothing to Say down? He will be able to get himself away at the very least. But everything is now starting to, at the very least, look better for DEC. They mounted defense. LGD turning out to be a bit overzealous. You were right, Neff. They needed the Aegis to make that push, and they get punished for not having it as well. Let's see if he's going to want to try and go up the hill here. He's hella tanky. They commit the Stampede. They want to try and find a fight. Who is he going to come across? They find ZC, but ZC will get off the arena with the BKB to keep himself alive here. Jump in, Faith Beyond onto Summer. No, Summer doesn't have SJ nearby him, so it doesn't get relocated out. No buyback for the Ursa. That's 60 seconds in the grave with no other options. And that opens up the Roshan pit now. They've already claimed this outpost. We'll see if they want to go into the pit, but first they're hunting. They're looking for ZC in the top lane. Shinkyu opens up this account with the Shackle Shot, and with NTS following this one up, there's no escape for ZC. Can't TP up, my friend, because Monkey King is here with the Boundless Strike, and Ame locks him down long enough for Nothing to Say to finish him off. And look at that! Guess who just came back into the fray? The big man is up. All these heroes are down, so that means that we are going to go get a free Aegis and a shard for PSG LGD. Yep. Phoenix had their own shard earlier on in the game, so we now have the Centaur with the double edge, and it's getting ran down right now potentially by Summer. Summer did get off the Enrage, but the Gale Force pushing him into a very awkward position, and now without the Enrage and no BKB dies, SJ came in for a potential save but could not crack it. At the same time, Tianming dies inside of his base as well. We'll have access to buyback and Doom, but Faith Beyond almost 6k HP right now, just chilling. They kill the IO as well, who also has buyback, but without Summer, I don't know how they kill any of these bigger heroes. PSG LGD just running them over, and they actually have no idea either. They just throw in the towel, Nef. GG, well played is called. And PSG LGD will not go down losing 2 games back to back. They will deliver the first loss to Dandelion Esports Club, and they will remind us all why they are the best of